Hold on real quick. I don't know what's going on. Oh, here we go.
Whoa, whoa.
No, you don't want.
You know, I don't want you to come back.
Boots is overrated.
Whoa, whoa.
No, you don't want us to get carried away. You got to see something.
Boots is overrated.
Whoa.
Shawn.
Whoa.
You shut your mouth too over there.
Nah, man.
I think he's the most gifted
That was
fighter
bullshit.
in boxing, but when he's getting caught clean. Even DeLore when he's not getting caught here with the chip. He's getting caught on the button, and that is a problem. But I wonder if he was moving in for the kill when he got hit with that, but he might either he's gonna have a Philly chin that's so good.
I can tell you that. I'm high. I said
I'm shocked. I'm shocked those words came out of your mouth.
I know you are. Listen, Boots is overrated, and this is why I say he's overrated.
Crazy.
Everybody is so hyped up on him, but he hasn't been in the ring with any world champions yet.
Well,
That's how it goes, Shawn.
Huh?
That's how it goes. They got hyped about you guys before you got through. That's boxing.
But I feel like
That's how you build your fighter.
and don't forget that I'm the one that said that, or one of the ones that said this dude is the closest thing we got to Roy Jones. I've said that. I'm on record. I believe that, but at the same time, because every name that you throw out and Boots is smashed, Boots is smashed.
Right.
Damn, like let the fight happen and say Boots smashed them, or man, that was a great fight. Boots did well, but don't blatantly Boots will smash everybody in 147 pound
Boots is
division.
basically what Earl Spence was. Earl was gonna smash you. He's gonna smash everybody.
I wasn't listening to that. I wouldn't have
That's how it goes.
Yeah.
He could get a Virgil Ortiz fight, and somehow Virgil could stop him. You never know. This is the boxing game, but it's the hype that he has the hype train.
Well, did this dude in my ear talking about Boots is smash? Boots is smash.
You're telling me, let's be honest. You made your bold statement.
That was crazy.
They fight right now.
Oh, that was my my bold statement in 2022, by the way.
Oh, there you go. So if he fights Mario Barrios next fight, summer, how does the fight go? Be honest. Tell me how the fight goes.
He's smashed.
Yeah, he smashed him. I didn't say Jaron Ennis beats every fighter at welterweight or at 54.
All right, we heard enough. Let's talk about it. I'll be right back.
What it is, man. Detroit versus everybody, man. Detroit, we rep the hardest, man. We gain the hardest. You know what it is, man. Detroit, CJ, holla at your boy when we get home. Most exciting man in boxing. Woo! Exciting man in boxing. Led the Flair Cops. Shout out to Goodfellas Sports TV.
Yo, this is Deontay the Bronx Bomber Wild, the WBC heavyweight champion of the world. And I'd like to give a big shout out to CJ Goodfellas Sports TV. Bomb Squad, baby.
All right, man. A little premature me to cut that like that. All right, let's talk about what was said. Like I said before, people, or what killed me about the internet, people running with this and didn't hear it. And I'm pretty sure Jaron in it, because I looked on Twitter, it wasn't nobody showing the clip. So people running with this and taking it out of and not giving them the reason why. And you know what I'm saying? And that's a big issue because we run with headlines, and I'm guilty of that sometimes too, sharing articles. That's what they now actually want. That's what they ask you on Facebook before you open the article. Now, do you want to read the article before you share it to protect you from clickbait? And I guarantee you, none of the I guarantee about 90% of these people, and I'm being nice. I guarantee you about 90% of these people did not hear Shawn Porter reason. They just ran and said he overrated. I guarantee you 90% of people did not go back, and he has chapters on it. And we gotta do it better. We gonna get chapters on here too. Hopefully sooner than later. We gonna get chapters, so you go right to a pinpoint. I mean, we gotta be on point. We gotta bang out a segment. I mean, we gotta have a whole, like, whoever gonna jump on. That mean we gotta have a whole like little small meeting, to stay on point. That's the difference. That's why I lead like Kobe and Henry come, because we can stay on point. We start adding extra people, Then we get off point, we get to venturing off. We got to be pinpoint. But check out the welterweight and boxing news playlist. You're gonna have chapters. You gotta be on point, right? So I guarantee you, a lot of people ran just what he called them overrated. You know, can two things be true? Yes, there could be two good guys in the movie. There can be 2 or 4 bad guys in the movie. You know, he can be compared to Roy Jones. He's the closest thing we had to Roy Jones. He said that. I think it was more of a comparison of his unorthodox style, the way he able to get leverage off shots from the hip and from different angles. You know what I'm saying? Roy, you know, John Pascal used to be a poor man's version of Roy Jones. You know what I'm saying? So two things can be true. You can compare him to Roy Jones. You can. And he also can be overrated. Some people think Roy Jones was overrated in his career. I think them fighting words. I don't believe that to be true. But two things can be true. Society has taught these people that own people like y'all. One thing could be true. They gotta be a good, they gotta be a bad. You overrated Roy Jones. Some people thought Roy Jones was overrated. Did. What was my man that came online, Killer Podcast? He had all the kids. I always forget his name. For Bernard Hopkins. He said that he thought Roy was chinny. So I could say, yeah, he reminded me of Jaron, you know, of him, but he overrated, you know, like the brother said on the show. He said that it was Earl, it's just the process. Earl Spence went through the same thing. Earl can stop this, Earl can do this. In reality, when he was 15-0, Keith Thurman probably would have smashed him like cornbread. Big L said, I squashed Mike's like cornbread. You can't kill me. I was born dead. Bars. You know, it can be true. He told you why, because of the media and the fan hype are overrating him. I told y'all long ago that a media and fan hype can make you not like a person. And you don't even know this person. I've been guilty of that. They hype somebody up so much, you like, bro, this is disgusting. They can hype somebody up where they can't even exceed, the legend can't even exceed the hype. And he going through that process. Errol Spence went through this where he can man down. I stop everybody. Whoop-de-whoop. When he stepped up to world class, what happened? You know, things started to even out. Guys been more competitive. Lucas Matisse was like one of the like true last boogeyman, like that had that hype. You know, Danny went in there and tamed him. Danny Garcia, that is. Danny went in there and tamed him. So Shawn is right. The media and guys saying, "Oh, you throw him in there with Ugas, he'll smash him." I do think he smashed Ugas, but you know, like Shawn said, he getting all this pound for pound ish type of hype, and he ain't be the world champion. He ain't won a belt. He ain't won a title eliminator. So Shawn is right. People are already, you know, taking the unknown variable in X and already equating it out, but without finding out what the unknown variable is. This is why they fight the fights. People thought the Los Angeles Lakers was going to run through the NBA, like diarrhea. This is why they fight the fights. This is why they fight the fights. And Shawn Porter is 100% right. Right now, his resume doesn't match. His resume doesn't match his hype. It's fine. Earl went through it. A lot of fighters that had that hype went through them. A lot of guys out the amateurs had that hype. Like Fernando Guerrero was big out the amateurs. Hot shot. He just couldn't. They gave him chance at the chance. He just couldn't take a punch. He just couldn't take a punch, bro. So a lot of guys get hypes coming out the amateur, and some people probably think Shakur Stevenson, was hyped up. It still is. Shawn is 100% right. The hype right, his resume doesn't match the hype. Now, do his skill set match the hype? Yes, but it goes hand in hand with resume. Lippius, dope fighter, good win. But until you actually put pen to paper, to actually put glove to head and start running through these guys, it's hype. And people saying, people talking to specific people like the white guy on the show, which I kind of agree. I think he'll run through Ugas. I think he'll provide problems. he passing the eye test. And like Shawn Tazell said, he get hit. You have to be able to punch with him. The great thing about him right now is he is in an era in boxing where he's really good, but it's not a lot of counter punchers. Floyd Mayweather already said he was the goods. So what better co-sign in boxing today than Floyd Mayweather? Maybe Sugar Ray Leonard, somebody like that, Roberto Duran. They already said that he was the goods. But Shawn Porter is right. The hype train, he hasn't proven the hype train to be true. He hasn't went in there and done it. Now, that his fault? No, this is just the process. Spence went through this process. He will get his fights, and when the level of opposition stiffen up, he won't get first, second, third round knockouts. And if he is knocking guys, Thurman, Spence, Crawford, but two have guys like that out, Virgil in 1 or 2 rounds, well, you know what, man? Shawn Porter was wrong. And I think Shawn Porter and a guy like myself be the first one to say, you know what, man? He's wrong. This kid is special. But I've seen guys like Boots Ennis come and go in boxing that had this hot streak. And when they get the money, when they get the top fights, they stop knocking guys out. They stop taking the chances. So maybe they might be at 154 for him. That might be at 160 for him. But history tells us, and there's always exceptions to the rules, Pacquiao looked unstoppable at 147. But the knockout stopped coming. So, like I said before, he might beat guys and systematically break guys another way, but he right. And then Jaron Ennis turns around to call him out, and I guarantee you Jaron Ennis didn't go to the show and see the clip. This is how beef has started, with miscommunications and words taken out of context. And Shawn Porter gonna run into the same thing that Antonio Tarver ran into. And people say, what's that? When Antonio Tarver was an analyst, and he would criticize fighters, a guy like Latif Coyote called him out. He just couldn't be an analyst. So he had to fight Latif Coyote because people couldn't separate the difference between him being a commentator and a retired boxer. So he came out of retirement to fight Latif Coyote, and that was a bad, idea, because he ended up popping hot. Latif Coyote has a bad career. He fought Luis Ortiz, popped out against him. Antonio Tarver popped out against him. And, so it's hard when you're going to commentate and give an opinion and you still in shape. Is he looking shape like he ain't got fat or nothing so far? People, they going to call you out. And Jaron said, I heard Shawn Porter or Showtime Sean P said I was overrated. You were just saying I'm ready, and too much of these guys, too much for these guys. And you said you won't fight me, but keep that energy, though. If I'm so ready, come out of retirement and fight me now. People retire, and I'm overrated. At the end of the day, bro, it wasn't he called him overrated. And like I said, he didn't even go look at it. And this is why beefs happen. This is why rap beefs happen. This is why beefs in the street happen. Because men have lack of communication. People have lack of communication. If you go back and he watched it, it wasn't about you being overrated in your skill set. It was about the fans overhyping you, saying you're going to run through everybody. It's a couple clicks. You go right to the chapter, to the video, and he says, I'm sick of y'all. You tired of y'all just saying he going to run through everybody. Let him fight the fight and let him prove that he is what y'all say he is. Y'all fight, y'all lip boxing for him. And like Shawn, like I know and Shawn know, we seen guys like this come and go, be successful. We seen them literally it's an anomaly. They exceed the height. That's all in sports. LeBron exceeded expectations. Anomaly. Michael Jordan way exceeded his expectations. They knew that he would have been first. But if you don't go back and listen to the clip that I just seen, then come on, just running with it. And I don't know, he looking for an opportunity. I ain't mad at him finding an opportunity, but listen to what the man said. It's more about the fans overrating him than letting him fight the fights and earn the respect. It's simple as that. And everybody gonna run with it in this boxing. It's slow. Danny Jacobs fight week. Who cares? But I'm about honest opinions, honest facts. So now I look on Twitter, ain't nobody sharing the clip. Nobody's sharing the clip on Twitter. Nobody. Everybody just sharing their opinion and they don't listen. Like I said, it's half-ass journalists. If you're gonna have a platform, if it's gonna be a parody platform, that's fine. Oh, somebody shared it right there 14 hours ago. They shared 22 seconds of it. Like, bro, it was a whole at least 2 minutes. Like I said before, if you're gonna be a parody channel and lie, identify as a parody channel. You know, like Shawn Blazington, he identifies as a parody channel. Great channel, check it out. Hella funny. If you're gonna identify as a boxing journalist, people say, well, Negro said, well, I never said I was a boxing journalist. Well, stop pushing narrative, nigga. Be a casual. Be a casual. Here they go. Mill lady gotta be. You know, all right, identify as that. You know, people lying and pushing narratives, identify what you identify as. And it's okay. But that is what it is. Check out the Boxing is Welterweight playlist. And that's one thing when you retire, you have an opinion. Everybody still want to fight you. So it is what it is. Thumbs up the video, share the video, subscribe to the channel. That subscribe button is the bell icon button. Hit on notifications. Increase your chance to get notifications, go live or drop a video. Want to financially support the channel, Cash App, $ CJ Good 313, Venmo CJ Good 313, PayPal link description. Check out the latest podcast. I just put it up. Spotify, Goodfella TV podcast, Anchor, Goodfella TV podcast. Other than that, man, best way to donate, comment, thumbs up the video, share the video, subscribe to the channel, subscribe button, bell icon button, hit all notifications, increase chance of notifications to go live. Also, check out on me on social media. Twitter's the fastest way, then Facebook and Instagram. If you have a business question, inquiry, response, or video request, all the links in the description. Peace.